And a man comes in, a flight had come in late, and he did his business. And then he went over to the sink and he balled up a piece of paper towel. I popped out of the stall. He didn't know. And I'm standing at the stall looking at him. He's wiping off the counter and polishing the chrome on the faucet. So I looked at him and I laughed. I said, "Would you like a job?" And he laughed. And he looked at me, he said, that's funny. He said, but here, let me tell you something else that's funny. I've never been in a bathroom where the person who was cleaning the toilet was whistling. What's
Hmm.
that about, young man? And I said, well, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. Find something of value in it. I said, but I said, thanks for asking, but why were you cleaning off the counter and polishing the chrome on the faucet? I've never seen anyone do that. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. He said, well, I've learned in life a very simple lesson that wherever you go, whatever you touch, leave it just a little bit better.
Mm.
That now, now, now,
Mm.
now, 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 Dr. Watkins, I'm still talking about that
Wow.
at 80 years old. It was
Wow.
profound lesson of my life. It went into my conscious and subconscious mind, obviously, and changed the entire trajectory of my life.
Mm. Mm. Can I interrupt on that? Because
Yeah, absolutely.
I love
Please.
what you said was so deep. Um, it relates to it made me think about two things I've always believed just as a human being. One is my number one goal as a father was I said at my funeral, I've seen so many funerals where a man dies and there's a long list of people that have been harmed by that man. And maybe abandonment, trauma, mistreatment, abuse, etc. I said, when I die, I'm hoping that there will be a lot of people there who will say my life was better because that man was in it.
Yes.
When I think about my wife, I think about the people that I talk to, I think about my kids. That's literally a driving force in my life is to say, can I make your life, how do I make your life better? Because I know what it's like to deal with a man who uses his masculine power in a toxic way. I've dealt with that. I've seen that,
Yes.
right? And so I said I want to be the opposite of that, right? The second thing that what you said made me think about is the importance of women and as the givers of life.
Whew.
And one thing that women do, a good woman brings life to anything. She'll take that house, turn it into a home.
And multiplies
Right,
things.
you're right. Take your
And
money, multiply it.
multiplies.
If she sees your tie's crooked, she'll come in and fix your tie. Or if your room looks bland, she'll move the flower pot and put some color in the room, and you'll say, "Oh, the room is alive now." And so, to me, my interpretation, and I want to pass that ball right back to you because I'm enjoying this, is that you're talking about the idea of just giving life to things that you touch. When I
That's
see when I think about making things better, you're allowing that thing to grow. You're making it something into something better than what it was before. You interact with a child. You're making that child better. You're giving life to possibility, that they have now because you were there, right?